thank you. It's lovely to have you on and talking. Our first year 13 student. You're in year 13, aren't you?
Yeah, I am in year 13.
So you've come back again. Are you enjoying being back in school?
I am enjoying being back in school, especially with social distancing in place. I feel very safe, and just seeing all my friends is very exciting as well.
Yeah, it's nice. I think talking to lots of students, that was something that was really missing when we were in lockdown and working from home. So it's nice that you can be social but distanced as well.
Yeah.
The best thing about being back in school?
Being able to just use the facilities again, as well as seeing all my friends, as like with quarantine, I wasn't able to see them, and just seeing them again every day. It's really just motivated me to do a lot more rather than being at home. Yeah.
It's brilliant. And what's been your favourite lesson since you've been back?
Art, because it is a practical subject, I would need to use a lot of the materials that I didn't have available at home. So using all the facilities that are available here has been really great with improving.
Oh, perfect. Jasmine, you've got a massive smile on your face, and we hope that continues throughout the year, okay? Thank you for talking to us.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us. We've had Jasmine on already, and you're our first year 13 students. So how do you find it coming back to school?
It's very exciting. Obviously, it's a lot better than being at home. Just seeing all the friends, the teachers as well. Missed everybody. So now it's ready, studying for all the exams, and everything's good.
Yeah, there's no break, is there? It's full on straight away. But what's been the best thing about being back in Metropole?
For me, like I'm really, I don't really like the online learning because I like to interact with the students and teachers. So it's more like I really enjoyed seeing people again. It was really empty in the house.
Yeah, it's a very different way of learning, isn't it? And I find,
Yeah.
What's been your favourite lesson? I know you said you're studying and you're already into kind of exam prep, but what's been your favourite lesson since you've been back?
I really like chemistry because like I just like to apply everything I learn in practicals that we do in class and everything, and it's really fun. It's a really fun lesson.
Yeah, and it's one of those lessons that you really need to be hands-on with as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for talking to us, and I hope to see you revising and working hard towards your exams for the rest of the year.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Omar. Hi, Marilise.
Hello.
How are you today, okay?
Yeah, I'm good. How about you?
Good, thank you. So you're our first year 9 student on here today. How have you found coming back to school this year?
Well, of course, it's been very exciting to see all my friends and get back to classes and school.
What's been the best part about coming back?
The best part about coming back is, of course, interacting with my friends. Well, not interacting, just talking to them from a distance, obviously. Sitting in class, just getting the full experience of being back to school again.
Yeah, I think that was the thing people missed most in lockdown, was just being able to see their friends, even if they're a bit of a distance away. It's seeing them, isn't it? What's been your favourite lesson since coming back to school?
My favorite lesson so far, I think it's history. I mean, I've always loved history, but the topic that we're doing right now in history is really good, and I really like it. I like learning new things about it.
I saw one of your history lessons the other day, and they were really creative and really exciting. I wanted to just sit in there. It took me back to being at school myself. So what's one thing you're looking forward to in year 9?
One thing I'm looking forward to in year 9, improving my academics, obviously, and going through my like options and picking out what I like and what I don't like.
Yeah, it's the exciting part in year 9. So you're smiling at the start of the year. I hope to come to your lessons and see that you're smiling later on in the year as well, Marilise. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Good. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you, no problem.
Hi, Olivia.
Hi.
So you are our first year 10 on this interview today. So let's see how you're getting on coming back to school. What's been your best thing coming back to Metropole so far?
Well, I really like that we have the options now and we have our choices. So it's really nice that we're experiencing the lessons and also to see my friends. I really miss them.
Yeah, it seems to be a current theme. Everyone's saying just being able to see their friends is so much nicer. What's
It is.
you're looking forward to in year 10?
I'm really looking forward to developing the skills that I wanted to. For example, I did drama and I really want to know how we can develop my character in the theater. So I'm really looking forward to like our GCSEs and how we reacting to everything.
I think you're the first person that's ever said they're looking forward to their GCSE, so that's a good start. What's been your favourite lesson since you've come back?
My favorite lesson, well, I really like business and psychology. Those have been very, very fun.
Yeah, it's nice having options, isn't it, that you can pick what you want to do. What were the options you chose?
I chose drama, psychology, and business.
Very good. Do you know what you want to do after school and university, that kind of thing? Have you got a career in mind?
Well, so when we first did chose our options in year 9, I talked to Mr. Duz and all the heads, and then they helped us to choose a career. And so I chose 3 options that could lead me in different paths. Like psychology, I could be a psychologist or a counselor, and then business, you can be an entrepreneur or anything else, like a consultant. And with drama, I could be an actor or an actress.
I like that you've kept your options open, but yeah, you've made great choices there, and you're smiling at the start of the year. That's the main thing. So I look forward to seeing how you get on throughout the year. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Good job. Good luck for the rest of the year.
Thank you so much. Have a lovely day.
You too. Hi, Danilo.
Hi, sir.
Thanks for joining us. You're our first boy from year 11 on here today. So what have you found coming back to school? What have you been enjoying?
I've been enjoying the change from online learning to face-to-face learning, and I prefer it more because I feel like with online learning, there's, I don't know, it's not the same, and I do not learn at my best, at the best I could, okay?
Yeah, definitely. And it's different for different people, isn't it? What's been the best thing since coming back to Metropole?
Just the change from how it was before to now. All the changes have been, like, for example, the tables, and it's amazing, all the massive change.
Yeah, it looks different, doesn't it? But it seems to be working. What's been your favourite lesson so far?
It's split between psychology and sociology. The reason for that is because we're studying the criminal behavior units, and I really love learning about this and how and why criminals do certain things and the reasoning behind it.
I like that. And does that link to a career you might want to go into? Obviously not being a criminal, but what career you might like to have?
I'm leaning more towards a criminal psychologist.
Oh, fantastic. That's a cracking job. So what's one thing you're looking forward to this year?
Passing my number 1, passing my GCSEs. Number 2, getting the best score I can and working the hardest I can.
Hey, they're 2 very good goals and 2 very achievable goals as well. We've got full faith in you, Dano.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much for talking to us today.
No problem, sir. Anytime.
Thank you.
Hi.
Thank you for talking to us today and sharing how you're finding this year. So I'm going to go straight into it. How are you finding the new year at Metropole?
To be honest, it's going much better than I'd expected. I thought it would be quite hectic, but I think we've pulled it off pretty well.
Yeah, it looks a bit different, doesn't it?
Yeah, quite.
What's one thing you really enjoyed about being back in school?
To be honest, I think I get like a much better learning experience when I'm in school than, when you're at home and stuff. Just putting on your uniform and actually going, it's very different.
Yeah, it's a different mindset, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what's been your favourite lesson since you've been back? Because you're in year 11. They're all really important lessons, but what's been your favourite so far?
My favorite would be, I think, like history.
Okay, what about history? What makes that history?
Well, I don't know, everything we learn is so interesting. All of these stories about the civil rights movements and everything, it's quite interesting.
Yeah, it's the best part about secondary school. And what kind of career do you want after Metropole? Are your options heading you in the right direction?
I would think so. I'm not entirely sure, but I want to do medicine afterwards. So I've got triple science at the moment and I'm doing higher math. So.
Oh, brilliant. Sounds well out of my league now. I can't think about going back to triple science and maths. So what's your goal for the year?
The goal for the year would probably be to sort of get 8s and 9s in all my subjects, which is quite high, but you should aim high.
Definitely. Aim high, and we've got all the faith in you and making sure you get there. So hopefully you'll be smiling this time as well.
Hopefully.
Vanya, you've been an amazing guest. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we'll speak to you soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
So, back in school at long last. How are you finding it?
Yeah, I mean, it's great. Obviously, it's great to be back with friends and having that teacher-to-teacher time. It's something that I've sort of really missed over the last 6 months. So it's nice to be back.
Yeah, it looks a bit different with the masks and the social distancing, but great to be back in the classroom. What's one thing you've really enjoyed since you've been back?
Well, I mean, since we've been back, obviously, been able to see people and obviously not be close to people, but be closer to them than behind a computer screen and be able to socialize in breaks and lunches. It's made a world of difference. And I think it's really sort of a really positive thing that maybe you wouldn't look forward to on, say, like a normal school day as much as you would now, but it really just sort of makes it worthwhile and really nice.
Yeah. And I know we spoke about 6 months ago, we talked about your career aspirations and you talked about possibility of becoming a pilot and those kind of routes. How are your options helping you towards that at the moment?
So since we've been back, we're back up and running with options, and it's all in a socially distanced manner, doing practicals in a socially distanced way, and that's once again helping me get those GCSEs so I can pursue with my career aspirations, meaning that obviously COVID hasn't held us back, so that's great.
No, definitely. And what's your target for the end of the year? What are you aiming for?
A good set of GCSEs. It's important to be able to enjoy time with your friends because you haven't seen them for 6 months, but it's really, really important to make sure that you get those grades that you want so you can move on to further education.
Definitely. And I know all of us here have got full faith in you achieving those high grades, and you're smiling at the start of the year. I hope this time at the end of the year you're still smiling, okay?
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. We definitely know you'll get those and achieve those grades. George, thank you so much for coming and talking to us today.
No problem. Thank you.